Okay, new game. Let us begin. Oh, right. This is, by the way, this is the reason I ran out of time the first time I played this. It's because I was like, again, when you get into an RPG and you're creating your character, like it's just like a total thing. So it was going to be a whole afternoon and I ran out of time, which is why I never ended up coming back to it. So we have a few different archetypes here. Again, I've never played this, so I don't really know what this goes into. I'm pretty sure that this is sort of like an RPG, like kind of D&D-esque game where you're rolling based on stats. So we have somebody called the Thinker. That has high, what is this, intelligence? It's motorics. How well you move your body. Okay, so we can get the motor skills going. Physique, not great. And psyche, I think lower is good, or lower is bad, probably, I should say. Sensitive, which I guess is, let's see, very psychological. Might begin to lose his mind. That's a concern. That's a concern to be worried about, for sure. That's legit. And then we have physical. This is sort of our fists percent type thing here. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as rock. I don't know. I mean, it looks like we can just make our own person as well, which might be kind of fun. To kind of just roll our own stats. Make sort of our Mario style all-arounder if we wanted to. I don't really know. But so if I go into here, we can go back, right? Yeah, okay. Let me just see what our options are. Okay, so terrible. Okay, does this go up, I guess, as we put points into it? Oh, I see. I can lower these to increase this. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so we've got 4 pieces here. Intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics. How agile I am. The problem is I don't know what we're doing. I'm not really sure what's advantageous. I assume all of these are advantageous in their own ways. I don't know. I think we go for more of, I mean, I always tend to gravitate towards the wits side of things if we're going to continue to use indie stuff here. So I definitely want to put a few into intellect, and I think emotionally intelligent. Read the room is important. How agile I am. Your senses. How agile you are. Like, I guess we could just be like insanely like agile, but like be a total string bean, I guess. Is that sort of what this means here? I don't know. Oh, I feel like we probably should put a point into physique, right? I don't know. What are we thinking, people? I feel like rolling in with absolute crap on one of these is probably not a good idea. But then again, if we have 2 4s, like maybe we can just, you know, we'll just, I don't know, be super agile. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna take one off of motor and put it into physique. We'll split this down the middle here. Weak is not great, but I mean, it's also not terrible, literally terrible. You know, it's probably pretty interesting. I mean, so the pre-built ones basically max a bunch of these out. So I feel like this will be in a unique kind of situation for what I'm doing. Have we used all our, yeah, we're good. All right, I'm going to roll with this. Let me take a quick screenshot. Is this going to break something if I try to take a screenshot? I think people will ask, and I'll probably revert them to this screen cap at some point. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll leave it here then. We're going to leave it here. So we're good at reading the room, and we're average at intellect and motorics. Physique is our weak point. However, we've got 2 points in there, so hopefully we can maybe grow later on in the bit here. We'll roll with it. Okay. Oh, geez, more skills. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Of course. Of course. So, geez. Okay. It's time to learn. Okay, so we get to set a skill. So what are these here? Skills. So I guess we pick one of these, it looks like. And does it have a capacity to reason? Your power to influence yourself and others. How well your body is built. How well you move your body. Okay. So this one's... Does this change at all? Or no? Okay, so they're just different things here. So wield raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. At high levels, logic will be able to solve even the most complicated puzzle. You'll be very proud and thus susceptible to intellectual flattery. For those blinded by their own brilliance, often miss important clues. Now, with low levels of logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the simplest puzzle. If you find the pieces, good luck putting them together. Okay. Oh boy. So is this one? Call upon all of your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Oh my goodness gracious. Cool for thinkers, historians, trivia freaks. Cool for analysts, pure rationalists. Okay. At high levels, Encyclopedia shares this wealth of knowledge to an almost overwhelming degree. While it may give you critical or crucial breakthroughs, it more often will clutter your mind with useless tidbits. Okay. Okay. What's this one? Rhetoric, persuasion. So this would match the psyche track a little bit if we wanted to have something perhaps complementary. Hey, JFC Fuller. Hello, hello. Solid Mitchell emotes in there. Love to see those. Archie. That's exactly... Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, because it sort of was like, okay. Because in my head, I was like, man, I took forever to try to figure this out last time. And, yeah, no, I kind of internally had that moment, I think. Okay, so rhetoric makes sense. Impressive political beasts, ones whose beliefs are impenetrable, which is to say, whose mind will not change. One that will calcify. Oh, it's always a double-edged sword here. Urges you to debate, intellectual discourse, nitpick, and win. Okay. I kind of like the rhetoric one. Like I said, complementary to the psyche thing from what I understand. And a little bit of an Ace Attorney playthrough, which I don't know, I love that game. That's a good one. What is this? Drama. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Undercover cops, lesbians, of the stage, psychopaths. Okay. Wide array of things. Okay, so this is like acting, right? Trying to like kind of play the game. I like that as well. Drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to also know that truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie or discern when others lie, and a cop who can't do either is a cop who's going to be lying 6 feet under. Oh. yeah. An insufferable lesbian. Yeah, no, it's thespian. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, no dump stats. Yeah, this is cool. It's a lot, but it's cool. It's very much cool. What else do we have? So this is conceptualization. Cool for creatives, psychedelic fanciers, and critics. Okay. Fancy myself a soda critic, so maybe this is a good woofs one to have. I don't know. Let's see, what do we have here? Special wants to play in the world, not the role of cop, but art cop. It enables you to make fresh associations, to delve into world concepts. Carp's postmodern Carpieri. Oh, geez, I'm not going to go into any of that. At high levels, conceptualization makes you go big, perhaps too big. It's ostentatious, demanding grand displays. Why live life when you can throw yourself into a live volcano? Okay. At low levels, you'll be unable to see the world in a creative light. You'll be unable to contribute to conversations in an art gallery. Only boring people will invite you to their dust parties. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. So, that's one. Visual calculus for forensic scientists, tactical fighters, math-minded people. Well, we know I struggle with the math of the world here. So maybe we live out our fantasy of this correctly working now. Makes the world reveal its secrets to you, but you may also be blinded by your mind diorama and don't notice as crooks steal your pants. Oh no, I want my pants. At low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes will be difficult without outside help. Okay. Tricky. Hey, Abdios. Mug root beer enjoyer? I do like a good mug root beer. Yeah. So when I did a blindfolded taste test on stream a year or two ago, and my top one was a Jones root beer. Although I think Mug did pretty well, and I think the Canadian version of A&W also scored well, if I recall. Got the results somewhere actually in here, somewhere on my desk. Okay, so this is tricky. Well, we have 3 more to go after this as well. I don't know. This is very interesting. So this one's just kind of like, this is puzzle solving, right? So I don't know. That's interesting. This one, trivia. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. I guess just having lots of side knowledge. That's good. We've got a middle of the road intellect, right? This is average. So I think the way we're gonna do this, I think we combine it with psyche a little bit. So the question is, do we go rhetoric or drama? I think here. Rhetoric's kind of fun because we can make, I don't know, we can kind of like, yeah, nitpick and kind of, I don't know, argue with people, I guess. And on the drama side, this is us kind of playing the game and playing it cool. Yeah, feel free. Yeah, feel free to vote. I know some people have played it. As long as you're not spoiling anything, I'm happy to hear people's opinions on stuff. So just, I don't know, perhaps walk the line carefully, but I'm okay to do it. But yeah, if it's between these two, let me know what you think, rhetoric or drama for this one. And while the votes come in here, I'll start looking at the psyche ones. Whew. Okay, psyche, of course, is our power to influence ourselves and others. Volition urges you to be a good guy to others and to yourself. It makes you hyper sane. Okay, there's a lot of worries about going insane, so we'll have to see. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's also a bit of a party pooper. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop. Okay, so yeah, that's important. We could debate that. Very good. Inland Empire. Dreamers, paranatural investigators. Oh, really? Mental creators. Animates the inanimate. Have conversations with your clothing. Conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown into the loony bin first. Oh. This is a little Miles Lamplight City vibes here. A little Ben Jordan action even. Empathy. Puts you, yeah, other people's shoes. But with low empathy, you'll be ungainly beast, unable to talk to anybody without upsetting them, sure. This was kind of what we were building towards, I guess, is to be able to play the game. So like this combo here would be good. Hang on. Do I only get to pick one? How does this work? I guess I didn't bother to like... Oh, set signature. Do we get one per line? Is that how that works? Because if I'm thinking I'm picking one per each line, if I'm just picking one of these in general, I guess we pull one out of Psyche and just try to build out that way, I would think. But one per set. Okay, cool. Okay. Thank you. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Sure. Yeah, that one's pretty straightforward. A little bit of authority goes a long way. I get that. What do we have here? Connect to Station 41. Understand cop cultures. Okay, so... I see. I wonder if all, like, each column, I guess, like, is sort of a quote-unquote build, where this is kind of already starting to be, like, a version of a cop type of a thing. But with different kind of, like, different beats. Be the heart of the police force, not only willing and able to be, right, blah, 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 but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. Without it, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand discreet remarks colleagues make in high-stakes situations, things that might just save your life. Oh my goodness. Okay. Diplomats, charmers, sociopaths, suggestion. Makes you affable to everybody and more resistant to their charms in turn, but all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy. Ooh. And you'll know it even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone during the day and at night. Okay. Okay. Mechanic? Yeah, sure. If it's not spoilery, I'll absolutely understand. It might be helpful. I guess if it explains it to me, maybe I can get it from there too, if it's a lot of work, but... okay. I'm kind of on this row... I mean, Volition is kind of a nice one to just sort of like, rise above the insanity type of a deal. This one's kind of cool, though. Like, being able to sort of, like, kind of play into the paranormal thing is a bit interesting. The empathy side as well seems like that could be helpful a bit later on. Maximum in skill is ability score. Skills start at 0. Current score is base ability plus skill level. Signature. I know that goes back. Signature is +1 bonus to the rating that doesn't account against. Okay. Oh boy. Hi, Vaughn. Hello. Hello. What are you doing? Sorry, Vaughn needed to step out. Oh, okay. I don't really know. This one's kind of interesting. Like, I feel like we probably should understand the cop culture. I think, are we a cop? Is that kind of what it is? Or a detective or something? Suggestion's pretty interesting. I mean, that's a rhetoric suggestion combo could be good. Also, empathy. I don't know. I like that one. I like the empathy one. For us, yeah, fair enough. Oh boy. Okay, so physique. I think this is going to be an important one because we're not going to have much in here. So I think whatever we end up getting in this might be like important. Endurance. A few knocks to the head. Enjoy a greater quantity of drugs. Shake off a few cardiac arrests. Okay. Low endurance is likely to struggle. Sure. Pain threshold turns on itself in an unhealthy way. Okay, sure. Yeah. Unstoppable fighters, guys who don't die, masochists. Fighters who can take a hit, lookouts who don't sleep, human batteries. I like that. That's good. That feels like it kind of plays into our strength. I feel like we're not going to be a real brawler in this based on how we've started. Um, skill everything and you can do everything bad. Yeah, I guess you're right. We'll just take one of everything, please. One of each of your skills. Musclemen, bare knuckle brawlers. Okay, so what is healthy organs? Oh, geez, we gotta consider our organs. That's fair. Breaks doors, chains bones. Makes you laugh at the namby-pansies who can't. Okay, at low levels, you'll have a hard time arresting anybody who isn't infirm or already dead. Okay. It's fair. That's fair. We do need some, like, classic strength. For sure. Okay, electrochemistry. Yeah. So this is sort of like, yeah, like street strength, if you will. Very good. Shivers. Tune into the city. Ooh, what is this? Streetwise. Okay. Keenly aware of your surroundings. Oh, I like this. This I think is an interesting thing. I think this is probably not the skill we necessarily need, but it might be the most beneficial because part of me is like we should do physical instrument because like what if we do need to do like we gotta kick down that one door. You know what I mean? And I guess endurance also plays into that a little bit where it's kind of like, you know, we're pretty weak, but like maybe we can just survive long enough. But the shivers is kind of an interesting thing here where it's kind of like maybe we can just avoid problems by kind of reading the room. Again, we're going to read the room a little bit here. What is this last one? Half-light. High-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later, cops. Okay. Interesting. Always be ready to pounce and physically interrogate passersby. We might have our survival instinct lacking if it's low. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Okay. I think if we maybe play one of these other things, I think we can overcome that. Okay, so on here, I'm between shivers and maybe physical instrument. Get a little boost on that. A little boost on those. Healthy organs is a plus as well. I like endurance as well. Live long enough. You know what I mean? We're kind of going for a Gabriel Knight 2 build here. We want somebody who can dance around the commissaire or whatever the what's his face there, the detective on the case. Yeah, shouts out to Krelos for putting that together. Build doesn't really matter. There's an extreme few instances where you have to succeed and you can fail upwards. Okay, got you. Okay, so maybe I'm overthinking this, but that's part of the fun. Okay, final bit on motorics, and then I'll go through and pick what I want to do here. Hand-eye coordination, classic. You know, we're gonna probably need that kind of a thing. Perception, fine detail detective. Perception takes in every fine detail of the physical world. Okay. I'm seeing some collaborative things here. Now, what is this? Reaction speed. Okay. Can be too alert, of course. Savoir-faire. King of cool. Ooh. Most stylish douchebag. Oh, okay. Acrobats, thieves, unbearable show-offs. Okay. There's so many options here. Interfacing. Isolate you. At high levels, it'll isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? Okay, got it. People talk to machines to commit crimes all the time. If you can't understand how crime was accomplished, how could you possibly solve it? Fair. and composure. Card players, military fetishists, cool people. Well, I want to be a cool person. Tuck your gut in. Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of like confidence. Okay. This is very interesting. Oh, these are all... I want all of these skills. That's probably not an option. But I like it. Okay. So I think this is what I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do... and hey, Wolof. We'll just change the playing experience right on. Okay. I think I may do rhetoric. With empathy. Oh, this one's tough. Make a Bonnie build. What would the Bonnie build be? Bonnie drama, for sure. She is a drama dog. Suggestion, because she's like, just give me the treats. Look at how cute I am. Yeah, suggestion. Physical instrument, absolutely. She's a giant muscle at times. And then, what would she do down here? Maybe this one, because she can like sneak in treats. Reaction speed, that's true. Yeah, she's quick at that. She has pretty bad hand-eye coordination, though. I will say, if you throw something to her, she's will miss it often. That could be fun. All right, we could do it that way, I guess. I didn't really like build. I'd have to redo these. Should we do a Bonnie build? Oh, I don't know. I got my mind cooking. Because I think I was leaning towards rhetoric, maybe empathy. Ugh, this one's weird. Maybe shivers, maybe physical instrument, maybe endurance, one of those. And down here is tough because all of these seem like they would be really good. Yeah. Go with your gut. All right, we'll stick with what we were going with originally. I'm gonna take rhetoric. I'm gonna take. I think I could take one in each, right? So suggestion's pretty good. God, oh, speaking of gut feelings, I forgot about this one. Yeah, we'll. Oh, oops. Oh, we can only have one signature. We can only have one signature. Okay, so I can only pick one. I wonder if it's worth... I mean, I'm assuming the signature probably is a good idea to put in our highest opening skill, because then we can lean on that early on, while the rest of our skills hopefully catch up. The other way to look at this is perhaps we put something in, like, say, rhetoric, and this is like our little boost, right? So we've got Psyche down, but then also we've got a little boost in rhetoric. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, fine. Rhetoric it is. We're still in? Okay, we've still got game. Still got game. The Furies at home in the mirror. Oh, and I did not read that quick enough. I'm sure you folks did. All right, let's begin, folks. Here we go.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
All right. I just realized it took me at least an hour to build the character, which is fast for me, but still a long time.
Ever. Never, ever.
Okay, so we have a choice between never, ever, ever, or simply keep on non-existing. What
And
happens
not
there?
in amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I mean, the meat thing, when he put it that way, it doesn't sound great.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Look at these options. Never let me go, ancient reptilian brain, or no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. I mean, that is a choice, isn't it? I mean, I did the one thing up here where I was like, yeah, we'll just keep non-existing for a while, but I don't know, we gotta exist a
Do
little bit,
you
right?
really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating?
Oh.
Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Okay. Okay, Inland Empire is the one where we're talking about, this is like the supernatural thing, right? Should ask what's out there first. What is even happening right now? I don't care, I'm an idiot. I'm a brave idiot.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Duking it. Yeah, we gotta get duking on the ball here. How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Okay, what is this opening to this game? This is insane. A half hour to build the character? Oh, that's even better. That's pretty good.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago. You lost.
All right. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. And they said our physique was not good. Look at this. We're in peak form right now. Okay, so how the heck do we do the things? Okay, so this gives us our character sheet. We do not have what appears to be inventory, a notebook. I don't know what that is. Left and right hands. If I hit escape, yeah, save game. Let's big time save here, just to be sure. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, okay, so we can see what it is. Why didn't I win yet? Okay, so we can see all kinds of stuff in here. Bottle. Some sort of tape machine here. I don't know what this is. I guess we should get our clothes on. Disco ass blazer. Cool. Wait. May not like it. May not like not having the body.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Okay, yeah, assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Oh, got it. I got you, Archie. I was like, oh no, did I make a huge mistake? No, but you're right. This is peak performance.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Okay. I don't love that there's time going on here. Hopefully I can think. I hate games that rush my thinking. I don't hate them. I guess it can be fun, but now I have to be aware of that. Right.
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Okay. Oh, by action. Perfect. Okay. Can everybody hear the voiceover okay? By the way, just want to make sure everybody can hear it.
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I don't need anyone, especially a shoe.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
You know, maybe. I guess we'll go get the shoe, huh?
The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, so we have a new task. Shoot. And cool, thank you. I wasn't sure. I was not sure. Tab is highlight, right? Okay, so I guess... Oh, hang on. Looks like we may have lost the stream, of course. We're gonna hold. We're gonna hold here for a moment. Let's go. Of course, of course, of course. Can't go a single stream without something dropping. Okay. Hopefully everybody is good now. For some reason, oh, there's the chat. I was like, chat's not even updating on the stream, but there it is. Okay, hopefully everybody's in here. You haven't missed anything, haven't moved since it went down. Pretty annoying. So apologies for that. Okay, so it looks like if I want to... Oh, we have a tie up here.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Yeah, so Twitch can get more pre-rolls. It's possible.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment?
What?
You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Yeah, I'll can I just try to grab the tie, I guess? Is that what this is? We're
You
rolling.
reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain.
Oh no.
Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
So what I could have done
For
is
quite a long time.
I could have just stopped the thing, but I decided
Still
to roll a
ongoing.
check. That's fine.
Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered
go.
in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Can we get this,
You
please?
swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained.
It's no longer contained. We've got a live one.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Okay, we must be hungover, I
The
guess,
lights are off.
Oh my goodness, this game's crazy. Oh, if you have 1 health, you just die on that? That is awesome. Circle around your head indicates location-specific info. Oh.
You hear a jingle.
Oh, very
Keys are
good.
clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Nice one.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that in the future. We have some sort of... Okay. Empty. What is this? Empty cassette tape. Okay. What is this? That's 1 shoe. Let's go. Take all. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Okay. What's this? Oh, this is in the other room. Okay. How do we get this other shoe here? I guess we need to exit and go around. I guess we'll do this first. Got a number of things in the restroom here. See, bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Oh, a shirt. Oh, this is going to be a good one with the mirror.
Hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Wow.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Oh.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Oh.
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What is going on?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Touch your nose, touch your tongue.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either.
Feel that.
Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Okay.
Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Do we... I guess we'll come back to it. I'm a bit... I'm not sure what it's trying to get me to do here. What is this? This is a door, right? Oh, we had to use the key on it. Yeah, let's just...
A mirror hangs on the wall as you slowly abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I guess... Wait, is this trying to tell me to not do it then? Succeeded. So presumably this bit of information has only become because we've won a roll. So I guess I'm not supposed to do that. Okay. I'm still trying to figure this out a little bit. Okay, we do have a key. Is that removed then? It's up to me to heed the advice or not. Okay. What an insane game, by the way. Okay. Have to bear with me as I sort of figure this out. I'm absolutely gonna have like multiple moments of overthinking things for a minute while I kind of figure it out. So did I not pick up those the key? Oh. How do I... So, okay, I can hold things in my hand. I see. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Can only hold tools. Okay. All right. Can we go out the front door? Okay, so we can exit the front door. Right, I'm gonna look at the face here.
As you abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I want to believe this thing here. Let's do it.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dude, this is a trip. Some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. Yeah.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
It might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
This is what superstars do.
Can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. This is really funny. Vaguely sympathetic. Sad has-been kind of way. What is even happening? I guess we gotta stick with the
You
superstardom
should
thing.
check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm. Getting clever appears to make the expression even worse. Now it's mixed with smugness.
So what just happened here? Find the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression. This is not looking good, I guess.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
All right. The other one's low, so we'll leave it be. Hey, Grubby. Hello, hello. Maybe we don't need to go out this door, I guess. Perhaps we just need to leave. Or shut the door in our own face. Okay, we have another person here. Have a look. Here is 51 March. Okay, important. Should we shut the door behind us? Hopefully we can get back in.
Hello, officer.
Oh.
The
That's
young
weird.
woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking.
No.
Okay, not military personnel.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me. And don't you ever forget it.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I have gleaned that much from it. Who in the right mind would let me be an officer? Challenging. Let you know you want her physically. Yeah, low. Yeah, 80+ hour games for sure. Yeah. I know that feeling. It's like something that I work on in the background typically when I'm playing a bigger RPG.
Could it be because of the drinking? Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
I have the right character.
A fondness for contradictory statements.
I've thrown my shoe out the window and I deduced this from the direction of the shard.
Extraordinary.
Yeah.
She doesn't actually think it's all that extraordinary.
I mean, we could try, I guess. feel like the low percent.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes? There was the usual
seems like a good one.
ruckus. Loud disco music. I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me.
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
Classic.
A window
Guy.
was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it. The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. You're in a hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Oh, that was back to her. I thought we were talking back to this internal monologue.
It's 51.
What century? Go
The
for it.
current century? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. There was the usual... I couldn't say. It's impossible. Oh, yes.
So we can kind of run through these
where
again.
I come from. It would appear so. A slow, sad song started playing. Yes, there was a church in there.
There we
a
go.
really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now.
Right.
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
I think I might
Then
know.
you started screaming and trashed the place. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. There was. I think you screamed that you... I went out afterwards. Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay. So it's interesting that you can go through that conversation kind of like twice, basically. So we got some experience. That's good. Okay. Should we... That's locked. Was this the outside stuff? Oh. We did just get a quick save, which is good. I hope that that will persist if this crashes again. We'll take this moment to chill. This game's really cool. It is it is a yeah, I don't know if I've played anything quite like it. I mean, I've played games where there needs to be like skill checks and stuff before, but not quite like this. It's very interesting. Secret stream. I wonder if this is literally going to take another 10 minutes to go through this. That would be that'd be upsetting. If that's the case, or if it crashes, we might have to call it there. Had a lockup a couple of days ago. Yeah. So this has been really rough at the moment trying to get this thing to load up, which is a pain. It was usually just the initial load. The game's been running okay, it seems like. Since that happened. Like kind of since the initial load. But also we've been on this loading screen for a long time. It doesn't look like it's crashing, which is, oh wait. Uh-oh. It might be frozen. Okay. Oh! Okay, there we go. Well, this will be interesting. There we go. Folks, we got our shoes. It took like 15 minutes to load that up. But we did it, people. Oh, we can hear things, right? What is
There
this?
they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Let's go.
Like two baby crocodiles. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Which phone am I playing this on? Yeah. Yeah, this game has not been running very well on here, unfortunately.
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Right. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Okay, so we've got kind of a general outdoor area. Let's make sure we get everything done out here first. Because I'm assuming when we go inside, it's going to take another 10 minutes. Hey, okay, there we go. Look quick. Ooh, what's this? Something on the table. Oh, money? Yeah, sure, that seems like it might be handy. Oh, did I miss a circle? Here we go. Let's see how long this one goes. Okay. Oh, you got another one. Smell of the sea makes me dizzy. Okay. Cool. So we're near the sea. I guess you could hear the seagulls as well. Okay, so now what are we doing? Used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the single smallest church in St. Sands. They have rubbed someone the wrong way. Okay. Is there anything else in here? We can knock on the door again. I guess we've already talked to them, so I don't really know what else we'd have to clean from it. It's like satirical newspaper. Okay. Anything else? Anything else?
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Whoa! I've never had that thought when somebody else has been in the shower. Like, boy.
The door is mute and indifferent. Your despair is a joke to it. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still no answer.
Okay, I don't think we need to go in there. Don't really know what that would do for us. We can go downstairs though. Okay. Oh, we got more folks here. Where are we? This is where the lyrics would be. Big old karaoke mic, just waiting for somebody to sing into it. Okay.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. That seems like that might be the appropriate thing.
At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay. We have a new quest. Need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Preferably in the evening when more people are at the bar. Okay. Yeah, sure. Very excited about this. Let's have a little chat here.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
I sense you're not a fan of mine. I don't know if I've ever opened a conversation like that.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Somehow I feel I had something to do with this.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Talk to whoever I
He
please.
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
These two answers are very good as well. So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Interesting. Monday. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Okay. What in the... Oops. What in the heck is that? I don't know. So who knows? We may never know. It's a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Okay. A water cooler. Oh, what do we have here? Doors bolted. Sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel to the 1. Soft purr of an electric something or other. Okay. This game looks so cool. Electric juicer. Okay. Summer door closed for the winter. Okay, so it's winter time. I believe it said March. Is that right? And it's a Monday. Oh, what are you? What's back here? Hello. What is this? Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Royal pinball machine is unplugged. I guess this is the guy in the bomber jacket. Who are you? As we clip through
Hello,
you.
sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep...
Okay, so that's all we got there. I feel like that's going to move the story along, and I'm ready to do so, but make sure we didn't miss anything. Now that I'm starting to get my bearings on how this game works a little bit, you know, I want to make sure we're doing our due diligence here. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dock worker. Okay, these are the folks that we are aware that don't like us. Mud-caked boots, rolled down overalls. Back of a shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Okay, so we could do a physical thing, which we know we're bad at, to wake him up, or we can just try to take him.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
It seems like that might be the case. Item gained
You've
magnesium.
just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Okay. So we're good. This is terrific. I think. I think we're good. All right, let's talk to this guy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Ooh, me.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting.
Okay.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
I mean, is this like our partner, maybe? That's what I would have to think.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Okay.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Yeah, let's do it. Hit it.
Raphael
Oh.
Ambrosius Cousteau.
It's so cool. It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? It's very, very cool, but maybe a little too ostentatious. Or this is my name. It is a lot. That's a mouthful. Call ourselves the Rack. R-A-C.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Don't worry, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Yes, well. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. Do we fake it till we make it here?
Right. And the interviews?
More out of habit than impatience.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, you know, yeah. Completely. It's really like hard not to select the funny answers constantly because they're so good.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? Mm-hmm. So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
Ooh.
It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
That is true.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down. I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Yes. They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand. Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Let's roll.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Well, we have a whole bunch of things to do now. Karaoke. We need to report the missing badge. Interview the cafeteria manager. and obviously take care of the body. That is absolutely hanging in a tree nearby. This is very good. This is very good. Oop. Yeah, I'll save really quick just to be safe.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
I'm done with mating rituals this time around.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Hire her? What? I mean, I love a wacky motley crew. You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? Oh. Oh boy. Don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
We'll have to keep that in mind. That's pretty cool. All right, let's shake this guy down here.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The harbinger of ruin. I'm currently in between names. That's very good.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, new task.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Jamrock is a crazy name for a place.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
We gotta keep
Yes,
asking.
yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Just press him.
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number.
Oh.
That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
You are working on a bird in the middle of this thing.
Thank you.
Mystery solved.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I don't know. I just went for it.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. She went away
Have they not been telling you you're...
Okay, you got...
Thank you.
Yeah.
I asked an employee out. What?
If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm a total raging feminist. These are all insane. I love this. Raging.
Is that so? Mr. Feminist...
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Oh, we had a thought.
Let's go.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
So what, we could just, like, slide away. What is even going on? I don't really work in money, is what this like what reads to me. I don't know. This is pretty low, which I feel like is probably not worth going for.
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit, you owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
Whoa. Sounded like extortion to me.
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
I mean, necktie on something here. But what exactly is money? I was kind of saying this before.
Are you brain damaged?
Might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Don't show him the coins.
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
So I'm having to deal with this tie.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Take my chances on the streets. See what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Hobo cop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Alright, amazing. Alright, so it is a little after 1 here, so I'm going to save. I have to call it here. I know we didn't get terribly far. We didn't even leave this place, which I'm assuming I was supposed to. But we took a little bit of time to fire this thing up, and it took a little bit of time to set the character up. But now we're here, and we're definitely going to play more on Thursday. This game is crazy. I like it a lot. It's also unhinged and crazy, and makes me like it even more. So yeah, we'll get to it soon on Thursday. We'll